Yes, we know you're bullshido. You don't need to self-project, brother. Focus on your own life. We're training iron palm conditioning training. How's it going? Happy Friday. You will have arthritis without training, brother. We're doing iron palm, the right method. You need the medicine. That's what people don't understand. Doesn't make sense, but okay. You know what doesn't make sense? Getting an experimental drug 5 years ago and getting boosters. And the person said arthritis. Sir, what does itis mean? Do you even understand about cartilage? Synovial fluid? Have some understanding, please. You know what else doesn't make sense? 6 feet apart. I don't train sports. This is martial arts. This is iron palm training. No, I'm not a sigma, alpha, beta, gamma, delta. I'm just a man, brother. Yeah, people say weird things, just like 6 feet apart and wearing a mask, right? I'm pretty sure a lot of you guys did that. Yeah. Of course, the liniment is 100%. Liniment, external liniment, and also tinctures, internal liniment. Please don't write that word, brother. I can't have you on here. Yeah, liniment is 1000% needed. We're not trying to break the rock, Mr. Alex Gomez. I don't know who told you that. Iron vest, so you mean like Golden Bell. Actually, this is a slap. This is something else. That's good. Yes, the palm, exactly. The palm strike. Okay? In bare knuckle fighting, you can use this. No one's reading your long message. What a waste of finger power, brother. Go to TikTok. Go to TikTok for that one. You have to condition a weapon to be used as one without damaging yourself. Yes? Thank you for the likes. Appreciate it, guys. If you want to start iron palm training, I have some playlists on my channel. No, I do not compete. This is just my life and my hobby. Do it harder. Break the stone. Yeah. Somebody that doesn't even do knuckle push-ups is telling me to hit it harder. Yeah. This is a granite stone, yes. Mr. Frank, it's time to detox your mind. Not everything is corn, okay? That means you have an oversaturated vice. Just by watching your videos, I can tell you've been training for a couple of years. Actually, more than that, but... Mr. Frank, you need to detox your mind. Okay? I'm not here to entertain parasites. I'm very sorry for that. No, I know what you mean. I'm just setting the record straight. I've trained more than two years, but thank you for that legacy. I appreciate it. How long did it take to start slamming your hand? Well, actually, I'm doing the wrist. I'm conditioning the wrist. Okay, when I strike. And how long did it take? It took about 2-3 years. Okay, each level there's difference. Yeah. People want to hit the stone, but they haven't even hit wood yet. And then people want to hit wood and they haven't even hit rice or beans, something soft like that, or sand even. You can't just jump levels. But again, I have playlists on my channel if you want to check them out. How to start iron palm training. Does this cause arthritis? Not if you have the proper method, including the breathing exercises, qigong, and the liniment, external and internal, okay? To clear your capillaries, your blood vessels, okay? Make sure everything is running smoothly for your cartilage and your synovial fluid. Yeah, there's a lot of things to do. So if anybody wants to start, you get a cotton bag, okay? Get those kung fu cotton bags like here. Thank you very much, brother. Appreciate that. You get a cotton bag and you fill it with rice or beans. Okay, you pack it. As I said, I have a video on this on my playlist. You can go check it out. And for that level, you don't really need medicine. But at the same time, if you want to make some medicine, I also have a video. I believe I added 7, 8 herbs. Okay, not a bean bucket. I mean here. I have one empty one, like this bag. Yeah, this is a cotton canvas bag. So you zip it. You put whatever kind of material. Okay, recommended first is, as I said, rice or beans. Mung beans, black beans, kidney beans. But go check out my video. It's about 20 minutes long. Everything is in there, okay? What would be the best thing for improving grip? That's hard. There's a lot of things. There's a lot of exercises for that. But somebody said get a rice bucket, okay? Even with the rice bucket, you grab, okay, you pull, right? You make, or even sand, right? And then my personal favorite is using the gada or mace bell. Mace bell is amazing. Do you focus more on kicks or punches when it comes to striking? I'm very hybrid. I love both. But to be honest, I love boxing. I love boxing, but the kicks will catch people off surprise, 100%. A good leg kick, an oblique kick, okay? A good body kick, even a knee. So, but for me, I love punching, I love elbows, I love palm strikes, I love hammer fists, clearly. Why don't I join a gym? I already trained in gyms before when I lived in the big city. So I already have my own little setup here. Not a little setup, this costs a lot of money actually to set up. Over the years, you have to buy equipment and all kinds of things, right? Anybody that knows even buying boxing gloves throughout the years adds up. Do you know Krav Maga? No, I don't know Krav Maga. What do you do for stamina? One of the best things is running or sprinting. Actually sprinting. Sprinting with jump rope. What does wrist conditioning contribute to when it comes to fighting? Bare knuckle. To be able to punch bare knuckle without your wrist bending. And specifically because this conditioning is coming from monkey boxing or monkey kung fu. In monkey kung fu, they hit with the wrist as well. When this is very conditioned, okay, you can hit below the chin, on the nose, on the temple, okay, on the eyebrow. Have you ever street fight? That's not something glamorous, but I've been involved, yes. But that's not an accolade. That's not a great accolade. I will say I've been in street altercations. Okay, I don't do this fight club stuff. Yeah, unemployed. Roy Garcia, I'm sorry you're stuck in the rat race, but there are more to life than 9 to 5. You should try the Artur Bedev. Yes, I do those as well. That's the basic, brother. I have a video how to condition your wrists, your hands, your forearms. That is the basic. You need to do your push-ups, then you need to do your finger push-ups, then you need to do your wrist push-ups, and then once you get good at that, then you switch, okay? Fist, wrist, and fingers. One question. You're aware that knuckle push-ups and punching the heavy bag is more effective than this, so do you claim this is more effective? This is 1000% more effective. Those things that you just mentioned are the bare minimum for Kung Fu. Depending on what Kung Fu. Okay? I won't say every Kung Fu. But those are basic things. Those are basic things. Okay? This is already an advanced level. You find it difficult to stay focused. Well, that's where Qigong comes in. Okay? I'm very blessed to have learned it. Nowadays, you can't talk to people for more than 1 minute without them looking at their phone or looking away or not being, able to concentrate. As I said, I've already trained in gyms. Okay? I don't live anywhere near a gym, because I get easily bored and switch to many different activities. Well, you need to You need to work on that. Right? That comes with discipline. Discipline is doing something you don't want to do, but doing it like you love it. As a 30-year martial artist, Kung Fu does not work in real life situations. Well, that's why you're the Joker. Great joke. You're actually stupid. All you're doing is destroying your hands. I'm glad you feel better after that comment. How do you train grappling? I don't train it anymore. I don't have anybody to train it with, but I've trained jiu-jitsu, sambo. Okay, even in Kung Fu, there's something called chinna. What upper body conditioning would help me the most in wrestling? Conditioning as in what? Hardening skills or just conditioning? There's two different things. Yeah, Cody. I'm glad you feel better, kiddo. As I said, I've never competed. Bro, you don't know one thing. Bruce Lee is my... Yeah, that's right. Yeah. Hardening. So for hardening skills, this is where the golden belt comes. I have a video on Shaolin hardening skills as well. Very simple yet effective. To be honest, SC, it's just life. For me, I was born sick. I wasn't born a very healthy person. I found Kung Fu to increase my vitality, increase my mindset, okay? And just life. Sometimes you don't train, yeah? Sometimes you don't even have a home. I don't know if people have been homeless, but I've been homeless before. So it's just life. Good point you made about it. Would you say wrist conditioning would help my grip? Yes, 100%. But as I said, go check out the mace belt. Start training with the mace. That will increase not only your grip strength, but grip endurance, which is so vital for wrestling. Okay, to be able to have a great grip for a long time. Okay, to sustain that. I do train people. Nice. I hope you. I wish you well in your endeavors, SC. Just one thing is take it as seriously as you can. And anybody that's doubting iron palm training, you can go on my channel, click on my posts. I put up a video link of a pro boxer that does the basic iron palm training in the bag. Okay, he got a leather bag and he put, I think, mung beans in there. And he has certain medicines. Is BJJ better than Japanese? It's subjective. Okay, it's yeah. I can't say one is better than the other. What's my source? Experience. I'll be honest. Before this, I couldn't punch that well on a heavy bag, bare knuckle. Okay, I just felt more control and power, obviously, in my hands from this kind of training. Joker, we know why your name is Joker now. Let's get the GMOs out of here. Howdy, Mr. Spock. Honestly, there's a negative pattern of people in martial arts in general. People thinking they're better than this and that. It's just very argumentative and prideful when we can really learn from each other. Hence, I don't put anything down. I don't put any... I don't say kung fu is the best. I don't say this is better. Okay? Everything can work if you make it work. And there's certain techniques that you don't see in any other style except a few styles. So you kind of do the repetition as a form of workout. No, it's not a workout. Although I'm in the horse stance and working the legs as well when training this, but this is just for more iron palm training. Okay? Have you tried hitting the bag of beans yet? The bag of beans is like 5 levels below this. So that's where you start. That's where you start. Before the stone, you hit the cotton bag full of either granite, right? Pea gravel, granite, or marble. But it's like one solid unit, like a stone, until you get to a solid unit. And then you keep going. Why not punching? Because I already punched. I already did the training with the knuckles. Yeah, the knuckles are fine. Yeah. Yes, 100%. I'm not a boxer. Never claimed I was a boxer, but thank you for that. I'm still working on things. I'm not coming on here saying I'm the perfect person. The title, the description of my channel is just sharing my martial journey and experience. Okay? Not conquering the world. But this is just my love for martial arts. Yeah, the hands get bigger, of course. Yep. Maybe it's tough nature combat sports that can cause some people to allow aggressive. You know what? The aggressiveness of sports. This is where the essence of martial arts, right, which is benevolence, it lacks. Okay, there's no humility. How big have your knuckles grown? I can't tell you. I'm not, I'm not measuring it every day, saying, oh, it's a quarter of an inch bigger. I just know that they 100% got bigger and more durable. It is a great outlet, but as I said, there is a lot of humility and benevolence that is lacking. It's funny because a lot of martial arts you have to bow first. I guess that's just for show now. Okay, you show some respect and then you talk crap about the person. I love Sambo. Of course I know Khabib and Chimaev. What to do about the knuckles? Start iron palm training. And even before that, start doing knuckle push-ups. Mr. Anonymous, I don't claim to fight multiple people at once. Yeah, the shin bones can be conditioned with bamboo quite easily. I don't watch combat sports anymore. The last fight I watched was Crawford and Canelo because that was a real boxing fight. That was great boxing. As I told people on the live, I got Crawford. Do your hands ever bleed in the beginning, but then they get tougher? Even, I'll tell you, even with a wall bag, right, the cotton bag with rice, and you're just punching that, your knuckles, the skin has to get conditioned first. So that's the first step. The skin, okay, then the tissue, then the bones, then the ligaments and tendons, and you're really developing your muscle fascia. not saying you should stop doing this, but you inspire people. So it's kind of, I don't inspire anybody. I tell everybody, do not start this. All I'm doing is showing my training. I would think that people would have some common sense to think that, hey, I really shouldn't just get a granite stone and start, smacking it away. But if there needs to be a disclosure, please, people, the 112 people in here, do not start hitting a granite block. Okay? And as I said, I have playlists on my channel showing you how you can start iron palm training. Yeah, the Bud and Crawford fight, that was a spectacle, man. That dude, Crawford, he reminds me of Sugar Ray Robinson, the old school, high IQ, can do it all type. Not Sugar Ray Leonard, Sugar Ray Robinson. Yeah. That dude hit Canelo with a jab and then a check hook with the same hand. Boy. Thank you guys for the likes. Appreciate it. That dude hit him with a body jab and then the jab to the head. Like Canelo, I seen that dude turn away like 3-4 times. The first time I seen him, I'm like, what the hell was that? And then the man hit him with some next shot, and then he didn't know how to deal, man. That's why I say weight class matters most times, not all the time. Okay, that's 100%. And people underestimate Crawford's strength. Okay, he can wrestle, he can do a lot of things. Exactly. I'm gonna have to watch the fight again, 100%. That's definitely worthy of studying. Mm-hmm. Exactly. Exactly, Mr. Jeffrey. People fail to realize that this is an ancient Shaolin skill. See, the thing is, people think I'm actually smacking this hard, but I'm actually, my hand is a bit open, so it's not like this. I'm not doing this. That is a different thing. That energy will travel all the way here to your spine. That's what brings inflammation and damage. No, of course. Of course. Recovery is a must. The herbal liniment is another must. Bud just had great footwork and high IQ. He stayed within the range where he can hit and not be hit. Okay? His footwork is impeccable. If you watch round one, round two, Canelo was trying to pretty much dominate him, throw big shots. And Canelo understood this. But then after, he even started fighting Canelo on the inside in the later rounds. And Canelo had no answer. Yeah, it's pre-recorded. You caught me. that's good for today. Brother, please control yourself and get some help. Uh, not have been the same place 2 years ago. I've been slowing down. Dude, you know what slowed Canelo down? The roids. The PEDs. It wreaks havoc on the heart. It wreaks havoc on your heart. Okay. Thank you guys for the likes. Alcohol is a natural substance. But there is something called moderation. Marijuana is a natural substance. Everything has its uses until mankind alters it, right? They say you have THC and CBD receptors in your brain. Yeah. Yeah, he blamed it on the meat one time, right? The Mexican beef. Canelo Pop Dirty. Yeah. How many years? Started stick training 2018. Yeah, 2018. Of course, here's the bag. Of course, I do kickboxing, boxing, Muay Thai. You're fasting, eh? The thing is, people can't even do 3 combinations and they're actually talking. Oh my goodness. What Comedy Central? Show me how you can do this, the double end bag, and then you can talk. Okay. Better view. Anxiety issues, start breathing exercises. Investigate Qigong. Investigate Qigong, that's all I can say. Other than that, you may need some passion flower, skullcap, maybe some L-theanine. Those things will help as well. Whew. Reading some Taoism. Better yet, practicing some Taoism. this is what the majority of my online training consists of. People wanting to learn some qigong because they already know how to fight, but there's a plateau they hit. I do boxing, but I want to get better. Better at what? You have to expound a little. Of course not from videos. You need a proper instructor that can guide you. Your defense and your counters. So are you southpaw or orthodox? And what specifically about your defense? For your counter training, you can have somebody hold pads for you and work on that. Okay. Very common is slip, and then I'm a southpaw, but if you're an orthodox, right, you slip and then you counter with the right. Simple counters. Even blocking, you block, boom. As soon as you block, boom. The double end bag is also good for timing, eye-hand coordination, and you can work on your counters as well. Thanks guys for the likes, appreciate it. But I would work with your coach. I would ask these questions to my coach. I'm trying to go full on vegetarian. Yeah, light sparring. Key focus on light. Thank you guys. No, not to the throat. Just the palm. Here, here, to the cheek, even to the ear. No, it's from Kung Fu. You have various palms. You have obviously the vertical straight palm. You have the 45 degree here, here, or here. Yeah, the iron fingers 100%. Very important. Even these ones here. You can use these knuckles if these joints are conditioned. Here, here. This is a knockout point. This one, you have the phoenix eye. You have this one here. It doesn't feel very beautiful. Bruce Lee is amazing, but he's not the pinnacle. I'm very sorry for that. That is good for today. Not anymore. I don't watch UFC anymore. Alright guys, thank you for today. You can go check out my playlist again. I have some information there for free. If you want to start Iron Palm, how to condition your forearms, hands, okay, your wrists at a basic level. Thank you for today. Thank you for the likes, subscriptions. Have a wonderful weekend.